You're searching for the perfect desktop soundbar, and the Razer Leviathan V2 X looks tempting, right? It promises immersive RGB audio at a decent price, but here's what surprised me. This soundbar has some serious problems you need to know before you click that buy button. Therefore, let's dive into an honest review where I reveal if this compact speaker is a hidden gem or a glittering disappointment. For the best price, click the link in the description. Act 1. The Sleek Promise. Razer sells this as a clutter-free USB-powered audio upgrade for your PC battle station. It's compact, has full-range drivers, and oh boy, that Razer Chroma RGB with 14 zones. It looks like a neon rainbow decided to become a speaker. Setup is simple. One USB-C cable for power and audio. Bluetooth 5.0 for your phone. The Razer Audio app gives you control. On paper, it's a tidy solution. But the moment you plug it in, the first cracks appear. The volume output is rated up to 90 dB. That's not whisper quiet, but is it enough to actually immerse you? Let's test that promise. Therefore, strap in. Here's the first major problem: audio performance for gaming. It's marketed for gaming, movies, and music. For gaming, you need clear sound separation to hear footsteps, gunshots, and environmental cues. The Leviathan V2 X uses 2 full-range drivers and 2 passive radiators. In theory, that should deliver a full, rich sound. In practice, the sound profile is surprisingly flat. The bass from those passive radiators is there, but it lacks punch. It's more of a vague rumble than a defined thump. Imagine a grenade explosion sounding like a distant door slam. Not ideal. The mids and highs are clear enough for dialogue, but they don't have the crisp detail you'd want for competitive gaming. This isn't a soundbar that will give you a tactical audio advantage. It's more like a decorative audio accessory. But wait, it gets RGB. Therefore, maybe it's for movies. Problem number 2, the movie experience. For films, you want a wider soundstage and dynamic range. The compact form factor is a culprit here. Because it's so small, the sound feels confined. It doesn't project a cinematic atmosphere around you. It just sits under your monitor and plays audio. Dialogue is fine, but action scenes lack impact. That 90 dB limit means it won't fill a room with sound. It's adequate for a small desk space if you're sitting close, but don't expect home theater vibes. This is a PC soundbar, not a living room soundbar. Razer knows this, but they sell it on immersion. Therefore, is music the saving grace? Let's talk music. With Bluetooth 5.0, streaming from your phone is smooth. The sound is clean for casual listening. It's fine for background tunes while you work. But if you're an audio enthusiast, you'll notice the lack of depth and texture. It doesn't bring out the nuances in a complex track. It's like listening to music through a polished window. You see everything, but you can't feel it. The audio profile is safe, not exciting. And here's a joke. This soundbar's bass is so polite, it probably apologizes before entering a room. So far, we have underwhelming audio, but we haven't touched the flashiest feature, the Razer Chroma RGB. Therefore, does the lighting justify the purchase? The RGB is a mixed bag. It's gorgeous. 14 lighting zones with countless patterns and dynamic effects via Razer Synapse. It syncs with other Chroma devices. It's a visual spectacle. If you love a glowing setup, this will make your desk look like a cyberpunk nightclub. However, this is where the contrarian snapback hits. The RGB is the best part of the product, but it also highlights the core issue. You're buying a lighting effect with audio attached, not a premium audio device with lights. The focus seems reversed. And using the Razer Audio app to toggle devices or customize EQ is handy, but the software can't fix the fundamental hardware limitations. It's like putting a fancy paint job on a car with a weak engine. Therefore, let's address the elephant in the room: price. At around $85, it's not the cheapest soundbar. For that money, you might expect more balanced audio performance. The Amazon rating is 4.2 stars, which is good. but top reviews often praise the RGB and convenience, while some criticize the sound quality. That's the split opinion. Is it worth $85? If RGB is your top priority and you need simple, compact desk audio, maybe. But if audio quality is your main goal, there are better options, even at this price. This product feels like a compromise. And another joke, this soundbar's identity crisis is so deep, it probably has a different RGB color for each of its personalities. Let's move to the final act, the resolution and verdict. So should you buy the Razer Leviathan V2 X? Let's break it down. Problem 1, audio is flat, especially for gaming. Problem 2, soundstage is limited, not immersive for movies. Problem 3, music playback is casual, not rich. The strength is the RGB lighting and the clean, single-cable USB-C setup. It's a tidy desk ornament that makes sound. But if you're expecting a transformative audio experience, you'll be disappointed. It's a product of trade-offs. Therefore, my honest recommendation depends on you. If you are a Razer fan building a unified chroma ecosystem and you want a simple speaker that looks incredible under your monitor, this could fit. The setup is effortless and the lights are fantastic. But if you are a gamer, movie lover, or music listener who prioritizes sound quality above all, look elsewhere. Your $85 can buy more dedicated audio gear. The Leviathan V2 X is a lesson in marketing. It sells a dream of immersive RGB audio, but delivers a lukewarm audio performance wrapped in a dazzling light show. Final joke. Using this soundbar feels like dating someone who's amazing at lighting candles but can't cook the dinner. You enjoy the ambience, but you're left wanting more substance. Before we wrap up, remember the second major problem I hinted at: long-term value. As a PC-only, USB-dependent soundbar, its versatility is limited. It's not portable, it needs that USB connection. It's a desk-bound device. That's fine for a PC setup, but think about your future needs. Therefore, the final verdict: the Razer Leviathan V2 X is a niche product. It solves the problem of desk clutter and adds RGB flair. It fails at delivering riveting, high-quality audio across entertainment. It's a style over substance choice. So don't buy it if audio is your primary goal. Consider it only if lighting is your key desire and you accept the audio compromises. And that's the honest review. For the best price on Amazon, click the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.